Hi, welcome to my site. I'm Dana Durnford. Steve Jobs makes Mac computers, right? They're for rich people only. He makes the iPod, they're for rich people only. You got to get a 2-year contract with one of Steve Jobs' kickback partners, AT&T, and the rest of those sellouts. Steve Jobs is like a bad dream, okay? He's got Al Gore, a rapist, on his board. He got people jumping out of buildings every other month who's manufacturing for low wages so that everybody can have their little toy. But he doesn't really care because he's targeting rich people. He don't care because he knows they can take the fall. He's got one of the best scenarios there. He doesn't give a shit about anybody. He's not fixing no problems. He give you a rubber boot to put on it. It's like a real bad dream, okay? He's got the monopoly. Every newspaper on the planet carries his product when he releases it. Why? Why does every newspaper, every media on the planet shove that out there? What is Engadget? Well, by the way, Engadget, they have a section called military gadgets. Now, I don't know about you, but something that kills people is not a gadget, okay? It's just another suck-up to Steve Jobs' Engadget, Boing Boing, and Gizmag, and all these other suck-ups. They see technology, they don't see death and destruction. They don't see the slave labor. They're too busy getting their free samples to plug on their shitty sites. Because any site that would plug war machines as war gadgets is absolutely the lowest of lowest forms of life, in anybody's opinion, not only mine. It's heartbreaking to see people get so caught up in something like Steve Jobs. You have all these other alternatives out there, but you're brainwashed, indoctrinated by the mass media to support this organization that supports global government. It's no better than Bill Gates, who, by the way, was at the Bilderberg meeting this year. Yeah, the technology is cool. Yeah, technology is essential in a lot of scenarios, but the technology is being used against you. The typical computer has a Xerox file into it. That's the American government had that installed in all computers because they said it's for to identify counterfeiting. It would leave a watermark. But these globalists like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, they know what they're doing. They know they're selling out humanity, and they buy into this because their family gets protected down the road long term. Their genetic DNA gets to live on while the rest of ours gets mutated. You people don't have any concept of reality. 29,000 kids dying every day, every single day. You can't get like this video that I'm responding to right now has got 350,000 views. It's only been up a half a day. Because Facebook is carrying it, and Boing Boing, and everybody else is carrying it. Because Steve Jobs' name is there, so all the mass media worldwide is going to jump on that video. Even though it's derogatory towards them, they'll spin it. Good old Steve Jobs, who builds computers only for the rich, and builds iPhones and gadgets only for the rich, but you gotta buy into the corporation for services. Because you can't have it and use it. You got to do what they told you. Everything you're doing is track, trace, and database, and going to be used against you and your loved ones for the rest of your life. Because you're morons. Because you supported that network. You never looked at what they're doing. You just say, "Ooh, well, it's more expensive. Must be better." I think society has absolutely lost its mind. McAllister bomb manufacturer is making 166,000 Nagasaki bombs worth of depleted uranium munitions a day, equivalent radiation. That's what they're putting out every day. You can research that in McAllister, Oklahoma. That's only one of 4 bomb manufacturers. But you're also caught up in your little gadgets. Because the antenna, so let's chop a few fingers off you. That'll solve the problem. Because that's what they think of you. You're just a mindless, dumbed down idiot. I'm not saying all of you, I'm just saying the majority of you are idiots. Like I'm absolutely just, I'm livid that your life is consumed by these little gadgets and you've got no concept 29,000 kids are dying a day. 166,000 Nagasaki bombs where depleted uranium is being made every day. All the food you buy is genetically modified. You're giving that to your kids. The fluoride is in the water. That was used in concentration camps in Nazi Germany to control the population, and you're giving it to your kid on his toothbrush. The piece you're supposed to put on your toothbrush is only a little pea size, not the great big lick like you see on the packages. You're supposed to call it poison control. You take a lick like that on your toothpaste and give it to a kid. But each glass of water got a lick of toothpaste into it with the fluoride, so you can drink 8 glasses of that today is fine. Call poison control if you put more than a big pea worth of it on your toothbrush.